Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to create a server for Unreal Tournament, our beloved dead game. This guide today is for people who are getting into Unreal Tournament and just want to contribute to that community and want to start their own servers, get some servers going and have just more and unique and distinct all kinds of modes and servers and all of that. So anyway, I'm going to show you how to create an Unreal Tournament server or hub on Linux. I'm doing this on Ubuntu. So that's what I'll show you for today. So I was struggling on finding information how to do it on Linux. So I'm making this to kind of remind myself how to do it and just to get that knowledge out there for others. So I wrote out this text document and I'll put this in the description. So this is all the information that you'll probably need to just get started. I'm not going to really show you how to install custom content, how to tweak modifiers and mutators and all that. So I'm going to show you just how to get started, how to just get the setup going, how to get a vanilla instance of a hub or a server set up. So you can download the dedicated server, which is still made available on their blog post. So I have some commands that just copy and paste if you want to be lazy. So I'm just going to copy and paste this and just kind of wget that. But let me actually put this in its own folder. So I'm going to make a folder or a directory called UT4. And go into that directory, and I'm just going to paste that command, and we're going to download that. Okay, once it's done downloading, you're going to unzip that, and if you don't have unzip, you can just install it. It'll tell you how when you run unzip. And once it's done extracting, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start the server one time for the first time so that it can generate some configuration files. So how to do that? Let's see what we have. We're going to go into Linux server, engine, binaries, Linux. And inside of here, you'll see a file called UT4 server Linux shipping. We're just going to copy that. And we're going to make that executable so you can run chmod +x and you just paste the file name, or you can use tab, type it, whatever. And if you run ls again, you'll see that file is green, which means it's executable. So I have a command here that you can copy and paste. We're going to run this for the first time. And this will generate some configuration files so that we can go and edit all of that stuff. So just run that for the first time, and it's going to do its thing, and it's probably going to exit for the first time. So that should have generated the necessary files. So now if we go back to our our folder here, we're going to go into the Unreal Tournament folder this time instead of the engine folder. So just go into Unreal Tournament, and now you'll have a new folder in here called saved. You didn't have it before. So you'll go into saved, config, Linux server, and then this is all your INI files that you can edit. So to get this server onto the new master server, I have this thing here you can copy and paste. So you're going to edit your engine.ini. So nano engine.ini. And at the bottom of this file, you're going to just copy and paste this entire thing. Okay, and save that. And now you got your thing on the new master server. So you can technically run that command again if you go back into the engine folder, and it should, work. It should start correctly. But we're gonna make it a little easier to run that server, and so you don't have to go into the engine folder and just keep finding the file and doing that thing. So we're gonna just make it a little bit more convenient for you, and then from there you can figure out how to make it even more convenient. So we're gonna go back into that UT4 folder, and I'm just gonna make me a little script called run.sh, and I have a little thing here that you can just copy and paste. So I have a command that will just go to that path for us and run the run what we want there. So we're just going to save that, and you need to make that executable as well. And now you can just do run sh and run your server. And you can see it is running. Oh yeah, and make sure that you have your ports forwarded and your ports are all open. Otherwise, it won't appear on the server list. So these are the ports and information. If you're you need to forward this one and this one, and if you're running hubs, make sure you forward this one. And the way hubs work, there's like each instances. Hubs have like instances and all of that, so you'll make sure you have to forward ports for that as well. So if you want to change the name of it, we actually have to go and stop that server. So we'll just hit Control-C to kill it. And to name it, you can just go into your game.ini folder, which is in the saved config folder. So you're going to go back into your Linux server, Unreal Tournament, saved config. And you have your, inside of here, you have your game.ini folder. So you can edit game.ini. And you can add this to the game.ini. And you can name it whatever you want. So let's name it Chicken Nugget. Yeah, sure. And now we can go back into our UT4 server and run that command. If we refresh the new master server website, we can see that Chicken Nugget is now available for players to play on. So let's refresh the server list on the game itself. So there you go. You can see Chicken Nugget is now available to play on. So let's go and connect to Chicken Nugget. And let's start a match. Let's do a death match on chill. And there you go.